Hello children, hope all is well with you. I am Savita Mauli. Today I pick up the threads with the poem Toomai of the Elephants. Hope you all know that it is written by Rudyard Kipling. In the previous class, we learnt about Rudyard Kipling, his early life, his works. And do you remember his great work of art? Yes, good, the Jungle Book. We also have got to know about the sufferings of the captive elephants and how it is tortured to learn the tricks. Yes, the people who catch the baby elephants tie them, strike them with bull hook, does not allow to take bath, make them starve till they obey their masters, and they are finally tied with another domesticated elephant which trains them. After knowing about elephants' physical and mental torture given by greedy people, we all feel pity on the elephants, even when we happen to look at them anywhere, either in temples or circus or zoo, don't we? Now, let me check whether you can recall the last day's class by asking you some questions. What is meant by Toomai? Yes, you're right. Toomai means the master of the elephants. Is Toomai the name of a person? No, it means master. I hope you know where the poem is taken from. This poem is an excerpt from the chapter 11 of the Jungle Book. We also learn the summary of chapter 11 from the Jungle Book that Toomai of the Elephants is a boy who comes from a family of elephant drivers. His father, Big Toomai, drives Kala Nag for Peterson Sahib, the white man who runs the elephant catching drives. Big Toomai and Peterson doesn't want Little Toomai to participate in wild elephant drives called kedas because they are too dangerous. Peterson Sahib wanted to do away with Little Toomai. So he said to Little Toomai that he will be allowed in the camp only when he sees the elephant dance. However, one night, Little Toomai rides Kala Nag and witnesses the elephant dance, which no man has seen before, with the help of Kala Nag. Mashwapa, the head tracker, and Peterson Sahib honor the boy as Toomai of the elephants and allow him to be in the Keda, that is, the camp. Now, let's move to the poem. In the poem, Kala Nag is talking to Little Toomai here because we know very well that he only was honored as Toomai of the elephants by Peterson Sahib. So here, Toomai does not refer to the name but the master here. I will remember what I was. I am sick of rope and chain. Here, I refers to the elephant. So, the elephant Kala Nag says that he cannot forget what he was in the past or how he was in the past when he was there in the jungle. He was a powerful, vigorous elephant in the jungle. Now also he has the same strength, but he is captive and he has to obey his master, that is, the Toomai. The master gives him many assignments to do, like he has been used as a mode of transportation, to move the objects or things, helped his master to capture other elephants and to train other elephants. Till that time, he did all the works with perfection. Now he wants to be free and he wants to leave all these works and other assignments because he is very tired of all these things. I am sick of rope and chain. Sick of here means tired of. He says that he is very much tired of being in the bondage and do all the works as per the master's command. I will remember all my old strength and all my forest affairs. Here, the elephant says that he could remember his old strength, so if he were let free, he would move to his mates and would show his strength according to his will. Here, forest affairs refers to the activities of the animals in the jungle. He says that he could recall the activities of the other animals and his mates in the jungle. I will not sell my back to man for a bundle of sugarcane. Usually, the elephant was asked to do a task like carrying a man or carrying loads and was given a bundle of sugarcane as fodder. So now he says that he is bored carrying people from one place to other place and he wants to live his own life by tasting various food given by nature. I will go out to my own kind and the wood folk in their lairs. Here the elephant says that he wants to go and meet his own kind of friends, that is the other elephants and the other wild animals in their own houses. Here lairs means the home of animals. The next stanza speaks about his wishes and other aspirations. Let's see. I'll go out until the daybreak. Here he says that he wants to continuously just walk until the morning without stopping anywhere and enjoy everything outside freely. That is, the whole night he wants to walk. Out to the wind, untainted kiss the water's clean caress. Here he wants to experience the purity of breeze. Untainted kiss means the feel of pure or clean air. When you walk or go outside, you can experience the breeze on your face or feel it on your skin. Correct? In the camp, the elephant feels suffocated. Though it is airy, the wind is suffocated for him. So, this elephant wants to go out of these boundaries where he is free. Water clean caress means the touch of clean water. So, the elephant wants to experience the touch of clean water, which is free of any kind of slavery or bondage. I will forget the ankle ring and snap my picket stick. Here he says that he wants to forget everything that he has been experiencing till now, that is, all the bitter experiences. He wants to forget his ankle ring, that is, the chain that he had been tied with. He then says that he wants to break the wooden post or the trunk that he had been tied with. I will revisit my lost loves and playmates masterless. Here he wants to visit his loved ones, that is, the other animals, and his playmates, that is, the other friends with whom he used to play with in the forest. Masterless here means that they all are masterless because they are away from human. So, like them, he wishes to live his life without a master, or he wants to return to his past life in jungle. In the last class, a work was given in order to find out the rhyming words in the rhyme scheme. Hope you must have done. Let's see it. Here, beside the end of every line, I have marked A, B, C, D in red. This tells us about the rhyme scheme of the poem. How can we mark the rhyme scheme? Rhyme scheme depends upon the rhyming words. How can we identify the rhyming words? In the last syllable of the two words used in the end of each line rhymes together like chain, sugarcane. We call it as rhyming word. What should we look at to find out the rhyme scheme? We have to see the last word of each line to find out the rhyming words, and according to it, we have to mark the rhyme scheme. So anyway, we have to give A to the last word in the first line, and depending upon the rhyming words, we have to give B or A in the next line. Here, chain and affairs do not rhyme together. So, for chain, A is given and for affairs, B is given. Then, look at the last word of the third line, whether it has the same syllable of the last word in the first line or the second line, and give A or B accordingly. If it does not rhyme with the two words, give C. So, sugarcane and chain rhymes and A is given. Again, and in the fourth line, layers rhymes with affairs and so B is given. Let's see the next stanza. Break is the last word in this line. It is not rhyming with chain or affairs. So, C is given. Next, caress does not rhyme with chain or affairs or break. And so, D is given. Stake rhymes with break and so C is given. And finally, masterless rhymes with caress and so D is given. So, what do we understand? We have to start with alphabet A and in sequence we have to give according to the rhyming words in the end of each line. So, the word that rhymes with have the same letter. I request you everybody to write your queries in your notebook with the name of the topic and the date so that you can ask me and discuss to clear your doubts when the school reopens. Next, we are going to learn something apart from rhyme scheme, that is poetic device or literary device or the figures of speech. These devices are used to make the poem more attractive and more poetic. There are many poetic devices like simile, metaphor, personification, hyperbole, alliteration, assonance, synecdoche, consonance, and many more. At present, we are going to see only alliteration because that is the only poetic device found in this poem. So, what is alliteration? Alliteration is derived from Latin's lattera. It means letters of alphabet. The repetition of same initial sound and not letter in two or more than two words in a sentence is alliteration. Or in other words, in a sentence, if two words or more words start with the same sound, it becomes alliteration. The sound is usually a consonant and the words don't have to be right next to one another. One of the fun features of alliteration is when it becomes a tongue twister. Let's look into the example. She sells seashells by the seashore. Here, C and C has the same sound. So it is alliteration. But she is not alliteration because it does not sound with sells or C. Now see this sentence. The gentle giant jumped with joy. Here, gentle and giant both have the same sound j. So, these both are alliteration. In this poem, clean caress both have the same sound k. So, it is alliteration. So, what do we understand? Alliteration should have same initial sound but not letters. Now, this brings us to the end of Toomai of the Elephants. And what have we done? We have learnt about Rudyard Kipling, his works, chapter summary from Jungle Book, line-wise summary of the poem, rhyme scheme, poetic device used in the poem. Now, I once again remind you to write your queries in your notebook with the name of the topic and the date so that we can discuss to clear your doubts when the school reopens. Thank you.